Okay, guys. Welcome once again. I welcome you especially to this Facebook to WhatsApp ad training. Actually on mobile, yeah. Facebook to WhatsApp ad training on mobile phone. I'm all about the mobile and the rest of it. I'm not actually used to PCs and the rest of it. So I actually place my ad on mobile, although I have a PC, but I love placing my ad on mobile. So today I'll be walking you through on how to place your ad, how to place a successful Facebook to WhatsApp direct without a website, how to place a successful ad from your Facebook to your WhatsApp that will be coming directly without a website. Okay, so I think this is the right time to do so because I realize so many of us in the group. So I'm actually doing this for some of us in the group that has been requesting for this video for a very long time now. Okay, so I think this is the time now. This is the day you'll be waiting for. So let's get right into the business. Actually, this is an ad that I did for one of my clients, and it's really performing well. Although it started at 170, so you should get used to this if you are running all this lead generation campaign on Facebook. You should get used to it starting at a high level. Okay, this ad that you're seeing at 77.94 actually started from I think 170 or 180 or so, and you can see now it has decreased to 77 rather. It has decreased to 77 naira. Okay, it has immensely decreased, and it's gradually coming down. So I'm anticipating 15 naira. I'm not actually comfortable with this 77 naira. I'm anticipating 15 naira for it. So when it hits 15 naira, that's when I know that my mission is accomplished. Okay, so although I dropped a video some weeks ago, on how to place an ad like this. This messenger ad cost, you can see it cost per on Facebook page. This is a direct messenger ad. So the one we'll be going through today now is from your Facebook to your WhatsApp direct, not messenger, because this one you have to communicate with them on messenger. Some of them, although I did it in a way that I inserted the WhatsApp link to the messenger, so that, and I as well set up the usual autoresponder for messenger that will reply them and give them the WhatsApp link and the rest. But most of these prospects, they are somehow stubborn. They won't even reply to the WhatsApp link. So sometimes you have to go back and test them and communicate with them on the messenger first before you bring them to your WhatsApp. If you are the type selling something that is a bit costly, if you are selling a digital product that is a bit costly, you would want them to come to your WhatsApp. You don't want to close sales like this. You don't want to close sale on messenger, because let's say 1% of the lead you got in a moment is what is going to convert at that particular moment. 1%, let me just say one. Sometimes if it doesn't convert at all. I've seen a situation whereby someone got, I think, about 200 leads after holding a WhatsApp class and the rest of it, dishing out value. See, if you're selling to broke audience, if you like, dish out from now till tomorrow, they will not buy. So if you don't follow up, you're on your own. So the most important thing is to bring them to your WhatsApp. That is if you are selling a high ticket product, something like the 72 IG now, or a ticket that is above 10,000 and the rest. But if it's something like below 10,000, or something that is of maybe 4,000, 3,000, you might want to close the sale on Messenger without actually stressing yourself bringing them to your WhatsApp. So the main purpose of the WhatsApp is for follow up. So when they come to your WhatsApp and they don't save your number, it's fruitless. So the main purpose of them coming to your WhatsApp is to save your number so that you can be able to follow up with them indirectly with your WhatsApp status. Okay? So don't think that coming to your WhatsApp is just for coming sake. The main purpose of them coming to your WhatsApp is for them to be able to save your contacts. Then you follow them up indirectly, not like someone that is actually sounding salesy to, nobody likes to be sold to. Okay, not like someone that is actually sounding salesy to their prospects, but you will almost be manipulating them with your WhatsApp. with your WhatsApp status rather. Okay, so have it in mind that if you are selling a low ticket product, you can actually close sales on your messenger. You can go for this cost per on Facebook lead. But if you have a high ticket product, if you have a high ticket product, something of, when I say high ticket, although I sometimes don't see all these 50,000, 20,000 products as high ticket, because if you have the expertise, if you have the like the knowledge, the conversion, everything is about conversion. It's about your conversion. If you don't have enough knowledge about what you're selling, there is no way even a billionaire will not buy something of that is 10,000 from you. So you have to study what you are selling. You have to study. You need the knowledge. If you have to buy the course yourself, buy it and know what is in it, so that you can be able to dish out the value that is needed from you to your prospect. That is how your sale will convert. You can't just tell me that you went through the pre-sale or the promotional materials on the course website, or rather the okay, let's just say you want to promote the product and you went through the promotional materials and that's okay for you. No, you have to make thorough research. At least you should have the idea, you should have the knowledge that those people that has not bought from you do not have, so that when you are preaching this product to them, when you are like dishing out this value to them personal, one-on-one, because I love closing sales on call. Okay, and I advise you also do so. Also, so where am I? When you have enough knowledge about the product you are selling, it will be easy for them to convert than you having random knowledge about different products. You have to focus on one product. Although this is, I just wanted to throw more light on this, some of these misunderstandings that most affiliates get. Okay, so you need a very thorough knowledge about what you're selling. Okay, although that is not today's topic. Today's topic is Facebook to WhatsApp direct ad. Okay, so, and again, that I am running ad for you doesn't mean that I have to bring people that must convert. No, the purpose of an ad manager, of an ad runner, is to bring you prospect, is to bring you lead, not to actually identify the one that must buy. I'm saying this thing now because I have some people coming to my DM now saying that the lead I'm running for them is not converting. What should I do? It's none of my biz if it's not converting. Okay, it's none of my business. What I know is to bring you quality lead, to bring you quality prospect. So if you don't have knowledge of what you are selling, how are you going to convert it? How will you even tell someone that this is the value that is embedded in this product? That you paid me to run ad for you doesn't mean that I'll come and convert the ad for you. It doesn't work that way. Even getting the lead alone, setting it up alone, sometimes I don't sleep, I sleep by 3. So don't even think about stressing me. I got lead for you. That is my work. I won't come and I won't go and be searching prospect pockets before I will now generate them as lead for you. Please don't get this into your head. I'm running ad for you doesn't mean that I will convert it for you. My work is to bring prospect to you. Okay, because some people, like, I think it was about 2 days ago or 3 days ago now, they was like, Timothy, the lead you have gotten, none of them has converted. They will convert. You just have to be patient. As long as you know what you are doing, okay, as long as you know what you are doing, as long as you know that you've given out your all, then the next thing that is remaining is to follow up with them. Follow up with them maybe twice in a week or once in a week, but always be constant on your WhatsApp status. As long as you know they've saved your number, be constant on your WhatsApp status, because WhatsApp status is the most important aspect of you closing sales. It's one of the highest how should I put it, highest strategy of using it to close sales from your prospect that are showing interest in your particular product. Okay, so do not mess with your WhatsApp status. WhatsApp status is as important as anything else. Okay, so I think we'll be getting right into the video now. So I just wanted to show you how the ad is performing. You can see from 77 it has now gotten back to 78. So it is the way people respond to it. That is how that is the amount Facebook is going to charge you. Facebook doesn't charge you on how your advert is looking. No, Facebook charge you if they show your ad to 1,000 people. If none of them respond, they will charge you. It's none of their business. So you have to be very good in your ad creative. I also have someone asking me a question that how do I lower my cost per lead? Like, how do I get 15 naira as cost per lead? You do not determine that. It is your ad creative that determines all that. So if you like, there is no way even a guru in the all those people that call themselves guru in the adverts and the rest of it in the Facebook advert, they cannot determine that. It is your ad creative, how well your ad is. Like, the sometimes it matters a lot with the image you are using and your preset content. Okay, so it's make it catchy, make your ad one of the thing that makes it like, okay, let me say my own opinion, like my own experience. One of the thing that makes your cost per lead, like, that brings it down a bit, is your image. Let me say it again, your image. You have to use like a flashy, a catchy image. Okay, it's not image that people will just scroll on their news feed, scroll past on their Facebook feed because it is somehow boring or it's somehow blurry. You have to use something that is very bright and catchy. And again, your headline have to be something that is unusual. Your headline has to be something that is unusual, that people don't usually see, on their Facebook news feed. Okay, so when they get to your advert, they are going to stop and actually read what is there. Then eventually they will click on it, and when they click on it, the money will start reducing. Okay, so you don't determine how your cost per lead. You don't do that. You can't determine it yourself. You can see this 24 on Facebook lead that I've got now. Some people get this 24 on Facebook lead for 200 naira per lead. I'm telling you the fact, for 200 naira per lead. And if you calculate it 24, 200 naira times 24 right now, you can know how much that it is. You can see that how much that this person has spent. It is just 1,880. Okay, so you won't determine that yourself. You just have to work on your ad creative, your audience, people you are targeting, how good you are at your ad creative. Okay, so you have to work on that. You have to work on them because it's very, very important. So right now we'll be going into our business manager account. So from there we'll go to our ads manager and set up our Facebook to add direct ad. Okay, so stick with me as we practicalize it right now. Okay, so right now we are going into the practical aspect, like I said earlier. And this is the business manager that I want to use. This is the Facebook account that I want to use. The person's name is written at the top right hand side. So what I'll do now is that you can see I've already logged in. If you don't know how I got here, I think you have to watch my previous video on how I got to this particular place I am. The video on how to create your business manager, your Facebook page, your ad account, and actually adding a prepaid method of payment to your ad account. And also in that same video, I think the second one that takes you through on how to place the other ad that you saw on this video, which is the call on Facebook lead ad. Okay, so you need to watch that if you don't know how I got to this particular place. Okay, so right now I'm manipulating the screen to fit into what I want because it's in desktop interface. You can see right here that it's already in desktop interface. So if you are using your mobile, always make sure that your whenever you are in this website, it should be in desktop interface to make the work easier for you. Okay, so I'll just go to business settings now. I'll go to business settings and we'll get right into the work. Okay, you can see two different business accounts here, but I'll be using the first one. I'll be the second one rather. I'll be using the second one. Okay, so while it's loading, let's hold on for it. Oh, okay. So I think we are in the business manager website right now. This is the interface of your business manager account. Okay, so I think I'm having some issue with my connection right now. Okay, let me sort that out and get back to you. Okay, I'm back online. So okay, sorry about that short break. I think I had some issue with my network. I think I've resolved that now. So let's go straight to the Ask Manager to set up our ad. So this is the Business Manager website interface. This is where you manage both your page, your ad accounts, your Facebook account, everything combined together. That is the work of the Business Manager. So you can see everything right here. You get access to all of it here, and you'll be able to access all of it one after the other in this place. So I'll just click on the three dots at the top, and I'll go to my Ask Manager. So when we get to our Ask Manager, we are going to so the Ask Manager has displayed now. Oh, okay, so it's displaying now. So it has displayed now. You can see there's one current active ad there already. So what you will do now is to click on create. As usual, you click on create. So you can see the ad account that I'm using, Pacific Cakes and Cream. I'm using this account for the practicalization. Make sure that it's the ad account that you want to always click on it to check if it's the ad account that you want to use that you're actually in the interface. Okay, always make sure that it is, because sometimes if you place your ad in ad accounts that is not you don't have fund on it, because as an advertiser you have different ad accounts. This one you have this one for this purpose, the other one you have this one for this purpose. You add the fund to different ad accounts, so make sure that it's the one that you have fund on it that you are actually working on. So, and you can notify that in that ad account, that campaign side. So I'm going to click on create now. I'm going to click on create, and the campaign objective interface is going to pop up. So it has popped up now, but I'm going to take a tour to go to the former view of it. This is like the current one. They seem to make it easier for us, but me, I don't like this side, although it's still going to take us back to that place. So I clicked on the take tour, and I'm going to click on the messages. So last time we talked about lead generation, which is the messenger ad. So today we'll be going to messages. So I click on messages now. You can see different campaign objective, brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app installs, video views, lead generation, conversion, catalog sales. So the conversion is basically for those that are using websites that are tracking their, using website for their adverts. So, but it's very advisable if you have a website, go for websites, because that alone, it brings you more quality. It qualifies your prospect before they get to your DM. So when you know that you have a prospect in your DM, you should know that the prospect is a quality prospect. You shouldn't mess with him. Okay, you should take your time while communicating with that person. And like I said earlier, it is very easy to close sales on calls than just mere talking on WhatsApp and the rest of it. If you see that this prospect is about to convert but needs assurance, what you will do is to book a call with the person immediately. And after the call, you see there is this relationship. I don't know what to call it, whether to call it relationship or feeling that you get when you talk to the person, when you get to hear the person that you're actually wanting to purchase his or her product, when you hear the person talking to you personally, when you hear the person's voice. Okay, there's this feeling of connectivity between the buyer and the seller. So you feel that this person is actually real. Okay, not just like a robot talking to you, has been chatting on WhatsApp all this while. So you need to hear the person's voice. That is why I recommend using calls to close your sales. That is if you are selling something. Because I know some people that will be watching this video now, most of them won't be interested in selling. They might want to monetize the video to run ad for different clients. Okay, so this is basically for those that are selling maybe digital products or physical products, e-commerce, into e-commerce store, and the rest of it. So I advise you use calls to close sales. Okay, if not even WhatsApp calls, it can be your normal call. Okay, so because sometimes WhatsApp can be funny. So I'm going to click on continue now. So we are going into it like this now. You can see where it has taken us again. So we are going to leave it at engagement, not lead, not app promotion, not sales. We are going to leave it at engagement. So you can see get more messages, video views, post engagement, page likes or event response. Good for messenger, WhatsApp and Instagram direct, video views, post engagement. So we are actually going for the WhatsApp. We are not going for Messenger, we are not going for Instagram direct, we are going for WhatsApp. Okay, so let's go there like this now. I would also want you to name your campaign here. I want you to name it here because it's somehow easier here. So I'll just name this new campaign. New campaign. Okay. So the ad set, I'm going to give you something that will make it easier for me to recognize. Okay, I'll just put something like new asset. Okay, so this new asset, and I'll put this as new ad. So I've named it here, although you can still name it while setting up your ad. You can name it one after the other, but this, I find this more easier. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue. I'm going to click on continue. So while it's loading, let's wait for it. So it has loaded now. This is where the work begins. This is where the work begins. So this is the campaign objective. There's nothing much to do here. You can see the new campaign that I just named the other one earlier. So if you had not named it, this is where it will give you opportunity to name it. Okay, this is where you would have just typed anything that you wanted to be there, any name that you wanted to be there. You would have just typed it there and it will be there. So what we will do now is to go to the next step, which is the asset level. So in this campaign objective, there's nothing really much to do there, just to give it a name that will be recognizable to you. Okay, so this is the asset level. I won't be explaining much here because I already did so in my previous video. So if you haven't gotten the video, I dropped the link earlier in the group, and I will as well drop the link under this video. So if you've not watched the video, I made video on verifying your domain with your mobile phone. You can see it. Nobody will tell you that. They will always tell you that you will always verify your domain with your PC. You always verify your domain. That is impossible, but I made it. Okay, I made it. Verify your domain. Install your pixel code on your website dashboard using the insert headers and footers plugin. Okay, I did everything with my smartphone, and I practicalized it for you to see it, and leverage on it. Okay, so I'll drop the link to the video under this this particular video now. If you've not watched it, go right there and take advantage of it and go ahead with whatever you are doing. Okay, so this is it now. You can see new asset that I named it earlier, and this is conversion. So take note of all this. We are not going to click on your ad. It is already automated in messaging apps, which is something like Messenger app or WhatsApp app or Instagram app. Okay, so we are going to leave it at messaging app. Okay, we are going to leave it at messaging app, and this app type is going to be on click to messages. It's going to be on click to messages, and this is the messaging app. It has ticked to messaging app already that is active on our phone. So we are going to untick the messenger and leave only WhatsApp. I'm going to untick the messenger right now and leave only WhatsApp. Okay, I think I clicked on that again, which is going to come up again. So I'll just untick it and leave it to be only on WhatsApp. And note, please, note, this is very important. This is it is as important as anything else. If you do not do this, there is no way you are going to have access to running Facebook to WhatsApp ad. There is no way. So listen, you must have connected your WhatsApp business number to your Facebook page. It doesn't concern the business manager here. It doesn't concern the ask manager that we are in the interface now. You need to go back to your Facebook page and connect your business WhatsApp business number to that page. Ordinary WhatsApp will not work with it. I repeat, ordinary WhatsApp will not work with it. It is business WhatsApp business accounts. Only numbers registered on WhatsApp business accounts that you can connect to your Facebook page. If you are intending to run Facebook to WhatsApp ad, okay, you must connect. It is a must. It is not even okay. In fact, it's a must. Okay, it's not optional. It's a must. Okay, so you have to connect it first. You can see now. You can see the WhatsApp number. I hope I'm not putting this number at risk now. So you can see the WhatsApp number there, and you can as well this video won't go too much viral because of, okay, so you can see the WhatsApp number there, and you can as well see the page. Okay, so I've already connected the page in the business manager and the rest, so you can see it over there. And if you look by the right hand side, you can see my audience definition. Okay, you can see the audience definition, you can see the estimated audience size, you can see 8 million and the rest. You can see the estimated daily results, 2.2 thousand to 6.5 thousand people that you can reach in a day. Why? Because of the amount of money that we are putting as our daily budget. And you can see your conversion rate, 6 to 17 people. So take note of these things. The way your money is, how much you are putting in depends, will all determine all these things. So what I usually start my testing with 1,000. I usually start my adding ad I'm doing, because ad is all about testing. Ad is all about testing. I repeat it. If you place your first ad and it didn't do well, if the cost per lead is too much, do not stop, and do not place one ad. If you are about to place ad, make sure you place 3 ad, minimum 3, with different audience, with different image, and with different locations. Okay, so you will know the one that works best for you. The one that works best, the 2 ones that works best, those are the ones you now combine in one ad set. When you combine it in one asset, then you publish it. So you can't just tell me that you created 1 ad, created 2 ad, they were like the cost per lead were much and you just gave up because you don't know how to. No. Okay, whenever I place ad, I place like 4 out of 5 at times at once. So the ones that convert better, the ones that I'm getting cheaper, I'm getting at a cheaper rate, that is the one I will continue. Okay, so what I'm going to do here right now is that I'm going to put my daily budget at 1,000 naira. You will see that when I put it at 1,000, the conversion is going to reduce. No stress about it. Okay, I know it will reduce, but I just want to see how it will perform before I will increase it. Okay, if it's performing well, then I will come to the asset and increase the amount. So when I increase the amount, the conversion will now increase. But I want to see how the asset, how the my ad creative is performing first before I will increase it. I only just want to burn my money in something that I'll be getting 500 naira per lead. For what now? How many lead I won't get? So that is it. So I'm going to reduce it to 1,000 now. I advise, or I suggest, that you start with 1,000 if you are just testing your ad. Okay, I advise you start with 1,000 if you are just testing your ad, which means if you are placing 3 ads, that will be a total of 3,000. Because I do not advise you just place 1 ad and expect the best result from it. You can see the conversion rate now that it has gotten to less than 10 because I reduced the amount. But if I should put it in 10,000 naira now, if you look at that place, you will see enough conversion. Okay, so all these big marketers that spend 50,000 per day on ad, you should know how many leads they should be getting, so you don't compare yourself to them. They already have assets that is working well for them. Okay, so I think I'm good with you on that. Always look at your audience size. Always look at it. It's very important. It's very important. Okay, so let's move to the right stuff there. So here we are again now, which is your audience. This is where you have to make a lot of research before even entering your business manager or even logging into your Facebook account. You should have made research on Google, on any social media platform. Just make research. And why are you making research? These 3 things must be ready before you even log into your ads manager, before that you want to run ad. These 3 things, which is the images that you want to use. The 3 images that you want to use must be ready. Okay, the preset content, the ad preset content that you want to use must be available. It's not that when you now come to the art manager, that's when you now start typing, thinking. No, you have to calm down and create something that is very, that is, in fact, that is unusual, that people don't like, that people has not come true for a while now. Okay, so make sure that you sit down and draft a very interesting content. I actually like using stories. You can just tell a stories of anything. Tell a story. Make it look like your story or make it look like a someone's story. But you have to put yourself in an authority that people will see you as someone that is actually an authority in this field of business. Okay? You have to put your okay. I don't think this is the right place for this now. But I'm just saying, draft a very good content. Draft a good content that nobody will read past through it and not click on your ad. Your present content must be ready, your image must be ready, and your audience insight. You must have saved an audience that you want to use. You must have saved an audience. It's not when you come to this place now that you now start clicking on Nigeria, okay, or Lagos, so you start clicking on Anambra. There must have been an audience that you already worked on your audience insight. When you go to your business manager, you click on the dashboard, you will see different options. You just click on your audience insight. Go there and make your research. Make your research. Maybe if it's in the evening that you want to place your ad, you must have made your research maybe in the afternoon or in the morning or the day before that day that you want to run your ad. Just make sure you make a lot of research. Create different audience. As you are creating different image, you have 3 images that you want to use. Create 3 different audience. Okay? Create 3 different audience and use 3 different locations. Don't use the same location. Don't use the one you used for this one for the other one. Don't use the same picture you use for this ad for the other one. That is how you determine where is really working well for you. You can't use the same image that you use in the other one and expect different answer. Although if you use different location and different audience, it can still come out with different answers, but it is advisable you use different images, different content, and different audience and different locations for your ad. Okay, the content can be the same thing. Okay, let me put it right now. The content can be the same thing, but the locations and the audience and your image has to be different. Okay, they have to be different. They have to be really, really different. And like I said earlier, your image must be catchy to the extent that nobody will scroll past your image on newsfeed and will not stop to look at it very well. Okay, so your content, your image, your audience, and your location, these things must be available before you come to run ad. If not, you are going to spend 10 hours setting up your ad. That is if you know what you are doing. You spend, because this audience definition alone will take, sometimes takes me up to 3 hours making research. Okay, so you have to prepare all these things down before you come to your ad manager. Okay, so actually there's no audience in this place now. So in this place that there is location, you are going to put, let's say, let me put I'm going to click on people living in this location, not people living in or recently in this location. You don't want to target people that have left the country or that just left Nigeria, because Facebook has lots of data about their users. So target people that are currently in Nigeria, people that are still residing in Nigeria at the moment. Okay, so we've done that now, and let's go to our age. It depends on the product you are promoting. If you are the type promoting an e-commerce product or a money making product, I will advise you stop at let me say I like stopping at 40. The maximum age should be 40, and the minimum age, I like taking it to 23. At least 23 years of age should have enough money for him or herself to spend. Okay, you don't want to target children. You don't want to target children that are just living life on Facebook, that just like to click on anything they see. Okay, so you target people that are matured. So if you are promoting a product that is like maybe like that is for women alone, this is where you select it. If it is for men alone, this is where you select it. You are promoting you are an e-commerce owner, you are promoting maybe a bra, or you are promoting a female pant, you can tick only women here. Okay, you can tick only women here. And note, as you are ticking all these things, your audience definition is either going up or coming down. It can't even go up. It is always coming down. Okay, it is always coming down because you are being specific at what you want. You are being specific. You are not going random way. You are not going randomly. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at on now. But if you have a particular product for this particular species, you are going to tick the particular species that you want. Okay, if it's men or women, that's it. Okay, so I'm leaving it at all. Okay, so this is okay. You can see location here. Let's work on this location. If you have a particular place you are targeting, maybe you want to target only Lagos place, you want to target only Abuja, you can still go deeper. Maybe you want to target some certain areas in Lagos state, you want to target Victoria Island, those rich people, you want to target them alone. You can just click on this place, this search location, and click on, let me just click on Ikoyi now. So I've clicked on Ikoyi. Ikoyi is going to come out. You can see Ikoyi, Lagos State. So it's not just going to be a random Lagos State of a place. It's going to show my ad to only people that are living in Ikoyi. Okay, only people that are living in Ikoyi. So there's no way you will tell me that someone that is living at Ikoyi won't afford product of 10,000 or won't afford product of 60,000. Those people are rich audience. Okay, but it's not in all products that you target people like that. People that are living in the mainland as well, they have money to spend. Don't get me wrong. I stay at mainland. I have money. Okay? You can target me and I'll buy your product. Okay? So let's go now. Let's move on. And while setting up your audience, actually I'm going to delete all this because I won't advise you setting up your audience here. I won't advise it because it is very confusing. You have to work on your audience. So when you set your audience in your audience insights, you just come and click on the use saved audience. You just click on it and everything will appear the way you've set it up initially. Okay, so I do not advise setting up your audience in this way. So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to leave it at zero targeting because I'm not actually working on the audience setting now. I've just given you insights on how to set up your audience. Okay, I've given you insights on how to do that. So our next stop now is we are going for placement. Where do you want your Facebook? Where do you want advert to show? Where do you want it to show in all the network? Do you want it to show in all the Meta network? You know, Meta is the owner of Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram, and which other one? Messenger. So do you want Facebook to show your ad in all these places? We are not going to allow them because they are just going to spend our money. Like they are just going to put our money in places that people are not going to be interested in it. So we are going to click on manual placement. So when we click on manual placement now, okay, so as that is coming up, so we'll click on manual placement now. We are going to untick everything. I'm not saying, okay, if you are the type running Instagram ad, it is not actually necessary you untick the Instagram, but me, I'm focused on Facebook feed, news feed alone. So I'm going to untick Instagram. I'll first of all untick this Facebook, because it's not on all the Facebook feed that I want my ad to show. I just want it to show on only the news feed. You don't want your image to be showing in video views. No. People that are going for video views, you should have made a video for your ad. A video ad would be more preferable for video views on Facebook. So you wouldn't want to show an image when someone is trying to watch a video. The person won't even look at it twice. You're just going to scroll past it and Facebook will charge you. They're not saying due. That is one thing about Facebook. So I'll click on feed now. When I click on feed, I'm now going to untick the rest of it. You can see asset customization. It is 5/12 because it is only Facebook. But that 5/12, I'm not okay with it. I want it to be only on Facebook newsfeed. So when I click it to be only on Facebook newsfeed, it's going to be on 1/12. So look at where I'm going to click on now. So I click on the feed. You can see now I'm going to untick 1, 2, okay, 3, 4. So I've untick 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see it is now 1/12. I'm good to go now. Okay, I'm good to go. You can see what Facebook is telling you. Using fewer than 6 placements may increase cost per result. They will warn you, but I like it like that. Leave them. Okay, but it depends on you. It depends on you. If you are running Instagram ad and Facebook, if you want it to show both on Instagram and Facebook, you would want to leave the Instagram and click on the places, on the placement that you want it to show on Instagram. So you can see now that I have selected all these things. You can see my audience size, you can see my audience definition, that it has immensely decreased. Okay, so because I don't have any detailed targeting that I did, because what I usually advise is your audience size shouldn't be more than 1 million. It should be below 1 million or 1 million maximum. 1 million maximum. You wouldn't want to target a large market with 1,000 naira that you are spending. They are just going to lavish your money. Facebook is just going to lavish your money. So you should target below 1 million, 1 million or below. Okay, 500,000. I even go for 500,000, 700,000 people. Okay, you can see this audience size now is at 12 million to I think 15 million. You need to reduce that, and that will come down very well with your audience definition, with your audience targeting rather. So maybe you put people that are living in only Ikoyi and Festac and Lekki. If those are the 3 places you click, I bet you your audience size won't even be up to what is 500,000. It won't be up to 500,000. Okay, then you now put okay. I think we are missing something now. So before we go, we still have something to do here. Okay, so you are going to, after your location, setting up your location and your age, under the age you will click on the, you can see the stuff was hidden before, so you are going to make sure that you take your time while going through these things. You can see the gender. After the gender, one of the most important thing that you need to set up is hidden under this show more option. Okay, so we are going to click on the show more option. You can see now detailed targeting, which is people, your interest. I usually like targeting interest. This is one of the most important. Like if you don't set it up, it's like you are about to give Facebook your money for free. Okay, so this is, you can see your detailed targeting, all demographics, interest and behavior. You can target demographics, you can target interest, and you can target behavior. Oh, this video is getting long, so you can target all these things. So let's just make it snappy a bit now. So this is where you insert your audience. You should have made research on the people that are interested in your product. You are promoting a money making product, or you are into affiliate marketing. This is where you insert it. So you can just come here now and type affiliate marketing. Okay, you can see it here now. You just click on affiliate marketing and insert the people that are interested, that you've made research. I told you about interest, your detailed targeting. So these are the things that you need to have written down somewhere. Okay, you need to have written these things down somewhere for you to be able to insert it correctly and get good results. So this is where now, after this one will be for your first ad, then during your second ad setup, it will be a different detailed targeting entirely. Then during your third setup, it will be another different detailed targeting entirely. The same thing goes for your location. The same thing goes for your image. These 3 things you have to differentiate. You have to make it different in your 3 ad. Okay, so we are going to leave here now. I'm actually not going to paste any of this. I won't advise you do this here. I will advise you do it somewhere else first. You do it somewhere else. You do it in your audience insight first, or do it, use Google Trends to target people that are interested in your niche, to target people that are interested in what you are promoting. Okay, so I'm just going to click on the next this thing now, which is going to take us to the ad set. That is where we now place our picture, and I think it's just picture, and that is, we are done with the ad. Okay, you can see the ad name that I gave it the other time, new ad. But if I had not given it the name, okay, so this is your identity, your Facebook page. This is your Facebook page, but this is not actually where you select your Facebook page. You select your Facebook page in the ad set level. So if you are the type that have about 15 Facebook page or 20 Facebook page, there must be a specific one that you have planned on using to run your ad. Okay, so this is where that is where you select it. When you select it there, it is going to show here. Okay, so if you want to advertise on Instagram, you can see it under here, but I'm not interested in the Instagram address. And this is where you add your image. You can see the add image. So the first image that you want to use for your adverts, you can click on the add. If it's video that you want to use, you can just click on the create video, and the rest you can just click on the create video, and the rest it will give you access to create your video. Oh, okay, so let's okay, so I'll just enlarge it now. You add your image here. I usually go for image, although video too can be very converting. If you have a good phone, record a good video, give out your free, if it's free report you are giving, if it's a free master class, if it is a free video, you can just say it in the video report, in the video that you are making. Okay, so this is where you put your text. This is where you insert your tests. Okay, what do I mean by test? Like your primary test. When I say your preset content, your ad content, this is where you insert it in this primary test and arrange it. I won't be, although I made a test already on it, I already wrote a test I'm going to be used. I already have an image, but I don't want this video to be more than 40 minutes, but it's already getting to 40 minutes, more than 40 minutes already. So you put your image here, you put your preset content here, and you put your headline here. Okay, this is your headline. We are going to change this chat with us, and put in something that you want. Put in something, you can put something like 1,000 people registered already, or join the free master class now, and the rest of those things. Okay, so you can see when you come down to the next option now, you can see your call to action. Your call to action, I usually like using the learn more. I usually like using the learn more because it is more, I don't know, is a way that I see it as something that is very confusing and very convincing rather. It is way convincing than all this send WhatsApp message. The send WhatsApp message, not everyone. Some people are like as shy as hell. Okay, some people can't even come to your DM. So when they hear WhatsApp, they won't even touch it. So you just click. I advise you use the learn more. So the learn more is a bit more convincing. I don't know for you, but for me, I usually use learn more. So this is where you set your this message template, just like the on Facebook lead that I explained on how to set up your automated message template on your messenger. This is where you set up your automated message for your WhatsApp message that you want people to send to you first. Okay, the first message I want people to send to you first. This is where you set it up. So when someone is coming to your WhatsApp DM, you should know that this is the message that the person is bringing. Maybe like, hello ma'am, my name I'm interested in your video, my name is so. Hello ma'am, I'm interested in your free masterclass, please add me, my name is so. Okay, so this is where you set it up. So I'm going to click on edit and show you how it works. Okay, so it's in edit now. You can see it here. Hi, please let us know how we can help you. So the welcome message is you can see the welcome message here. Hi, please let us know how we can help you. Okay, so you are just going to edit it to fit into the one you want. You are going to edit it to fit into the one you want. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so in this place I can just delete the hi, let us know how we can help you, and type something that I want them to get from me first when they click on the ad. So when I click on the learn more, they are just going to receive that message immediately. They are going to receive the message first. Okay, they are going to receive the message as the first thing. So you can just be like, hi, are you interested in getting this free training, or are you interested in joining this free masterclass? Then your response will be something like yes, which is you are going to set up here as your first question. So I advise you watch the other video on how to create your message template, because the thing is a bit somehow long, but this one doesn't have you don't need to create your policy, your WhatsApp policy, or be your privacy policy in this way is just simple, it's just normal. Okay, so you are just going to add the question. Is going to be like yes. The only is only one question that you're going to have there, only one answer rather that you're going to have there, which is going to be like yes, I want to join your free master class. Then the next question, the next response that you are going to give to the person is going to be like okay, click on the link below to connect with me on WhatsApp. So you put your WhatsApp link under it. As simple as that. You put your WhatsApp link under it. If you want to understand more about this, I advise you go to the other video, to the previous video, to see how I did the setup in that place. So see how I successfully set it up in that place. Like I said earlier, I wouldn't want this video to exceed I wouldn't want it to look boring to people. Okay, so I think after that you are done with your ad. You are done, like done and done. The next thing is to click on publish, and when you publish your ad, it's going to be in review. If you did everything right, Facebook is going to review it and accept it, and it will start running. But if you went against any of the Facebook ad policy, they are not going to allow it. Just know that now. You can't spend 10 hours setting up your ad. If you don't take note of their ad policy and putting some words like the words that are not acceptable in Facebook ad, if you go and put it, they will not accept it. After your 10 hours spending all your sweating setting up your ad, they will not accept it. Okay, so you have to be very cautious of what you are putting up, what you are typing. Okay, and if you are putting up your ad, you can click on this ad preview to see how your ad will look, to see how it will look in the eyes of your prospect. That is how it will display in this place, because sometimes the ad preview is always turned off. So you can click it on and let it turn on. So when you are done, you are good to go and publish your ad, and that is it. So I hope you gain insight in this video now. I hope you gain insight. And one thing I always say in my video is that I've given out a free value to you. Okay, I didn't ask you for anything. I've not asked you for anything. People sell Facebook courses, but me, I've purchased numerous Facebook courses, and that is where I've gathered all this knowledge to come and share it with you here. But the only thing I want from you is to click on the subscription button below this video. Click on the subscription button, click on the notification button, and click on the other button. Okay, please click on it. Click on the like button, and you can as well share it with your friends, share it to your family, so that they can as well watch and monetize the video. Instead of paying an ad expert to run their ad, they can monetize and watch the video. Because this ad expert nowadays, they usually charge a lot. They charge a lot. I can still remember one of my guys charging 25k per week for service fee, 25k, and someone else is charging 30k per week. So that is not even part of the money you are using to run the ad. So this is the simple thing. It's not simple. Let me not put it that it's simple. This is what they are going to do to set up your ad. Although the stress will be on them, but you have to pay them 25k per week. So you can see all these guys that have Facebook advertisement skills, and some people will come, I'll charge them 10k per week, and they'll be like, the money is too much now. And I'll be like, let me send you an endurance number, or let me send you one of my guy number. You see his flyer, he will not even talk twice. You just send you his flyer, bam. When you make your payments, send it and send the advert details. Chicken, huh? So when I charge you 10k, I'm not charging you at all, okay? But make sure you click on the subscription button and click on the like button. And if you are intending for me to run ad for you, just make sure that you are coming with nothing less than 10,000 per service fee. It depends on the ad you are running. Per week is 10,000. So if you want to run ad, know that you have 10,000. If you don't have 10,000 per week, and after a week, the money has expired. Okay, so 10,000 naira per week is what I charge at the moment. I don't want to increase it yet because of the people in the group, because we are all affiliate marketers and the rest of it. But if it's e-commerce business, I charge 15k to 20k per week. Okay, so you can monetize the video and do your ad yourself instead of coming to pay me. But if you know you don't have the time, slide into my DM and let's talk business. Okay, so watch and subscribe. See you guys on my next video. I'll be putting out a lot of video, and that is why you have to turn on the notification button, so that when I put up the next one, you can as well watch it and monetize it. Okay, see you guys. Bye.